Hi guys, welcome to Self-Leadership Reading Club. We are on episode number 20, are we 26 or 27? I'm losing count. That's how frequently we've been doing it. Anyway, what is a Self-Leadership Reading Club and why is it I'm showing a whole different, let's do this. Nope, not that one. This one, yay, reading club. So what is a reading club? And why are we studying self-leadership? Well, if you want to lead others, if you want to have an impact on other people's lives, you have to be able to lead yourself that. You need to walk your talk. You need to show people what is possible. So we are talking about self-leadership, and we are currently reading Jack Canfield's The Success Principles, and we are up to principle number 27, which means that it's episode 26. If you are watching live, I would love to hear from you. Please say hi. Love to hear your comments and your thought processes around this. So principle number 27 is keep your eye on the prize. It's easy to be negative and unmotivated, but it takes some work to be positive and motivated. While there is no off button for those relentless tapes, there are things that you can do to turn down the volume and shift your focus from the negative to the positive. Donna Cardillo said that. So this particular episode is all about being positive. Yay! Successful people maintain a positive focus on life, no matter what is going on around them. They stay focused on their past successes rather than their past failures, and on the next action steps they need to take to get them closer to the fulfillment of their goals rather than all the other distractions that life presents to them. They are constantly proactive in the pursuit of their chosen objective. So it means that they're constantly thinking about, living about, dreaming about, daydreaming about, whatever it is, that's their goal. There is the most important 45 minutes of your day. Now, I want to tell you that I actually do this at the end of the day rather than the start of the day, which is interesting. An important part of any focusing regime is to set aside time at the end of the day. Ooh, Jack Canfield does the same thing, just before going to sleep. I do it at the end of my office day, but anyway. To acknowledge your successes, review your goals, focus on your successful future, and make some specific plans for what you want to accomplish the next day. I actually had a friend who, as he set the alarm, right before he set the alarm for the next day, he would sit there and he would say, here's how I want to wake up. I want to wake up feeling refreshed. I want to wake up feeling dynamic because I have a dynamic day, or I want to wake up with a critical thinking mind. And, he set himself up for success from a thought process perspective, and I really like that. So what does he suggest to do at the end of the day? Well, because whatever you read, see, listen to, talk about, and experience during the last 45 minutes of your day has a huge influence on your sleep and the next day. During the night, your unconscious mind replays and processes this late night input up to 6 times more often than anything else you have experienced during the day. This is why cramming for schools, exams late at night can work, and why watching a scary movie before bed will give you nightmares. This is also why reading good bedtime stories is really important for kids, not just to get them to fall asleep, but because the repeated messages, the lessons, the morals of the story become part of the fabric of the child's consciousness. And of course, we want to leave them with good thoughts. As you drift off to sleep, you enter into the alpha brainwave state of consciousness, a state in which you are very suggestible, is what they use in hypnosis. If you drift off to sleep while watching the 11 p.m. news, that is when you'll be imprinting into your consciousness war, crime, accidents, rape, murder, executions, gang wars, whatever, nastiness. Think how much better it would be to read an inspirational autobiography or self-improvement book. Imagine the power of meditating or listening to a self-help audio program or taking the time to plan the next day right before you go to sleep. Now, he talks about having some exercises about specifically looking at areas of your life in which you want to improve, thinking about your successes and things like that. It can really, really be as simple as this. So I like to be prepared. I use the 6 Ps. If you haven't heard that before, it's proper prior planning prevents poor performance. Let me give you an example of what that is. So who here has kids, right? I've got 2 young kids under the age of 10. And the mornings, regardless of whether in COVID or not, aren't always the smoothest, but they are smooth when I'm prepared. So I do things like I get the cups, the bowls, the spoons out for their breakfast. We get together their clothes late at night, so they're out by their doors. When they get up, they know exactly where the clothes are. The toothbrushes are out. so is the toothpaste, so that they're in a routine, right? If I didn't, they'd be like, oh, what clothes am I going to wear? And they'd be stressed out about that. And they'd be like, where's the bowls? And trying to find a spoon from the dishwasher. It just creates craziness. So you are setting yourself up for success in what you do the night before for the morning. Yeah, pretty much the same way. And as a leader of other people, so let's say you're a leader in an organization, you can ask your teams how prepared they are for the next working day. What do you need tomorrow? What can I do for you today that will help you tomorrow? What resources are you going to need tomorrow? What does your day look like tomorrow, right? And I always ask my friends, what do your days look like tomorrow? And if they go, oh, I've no idea, there's nothing worse than coming to your diary first thing in the morning and go, oh my gosh, I've got a day full of calls. I have no idea, right? Get yourself mentally prepared. So when you wake up, you know you have to be energetic, or have to be in a critical thinking mode, or maybe you need to be in a resting mode or reflection mode, right? You're setting yourself up for success. Jack Canfield goes on to say that another powerful tool to keep you focused on creating your life exactly as you want it to be is to take a few minutes after you've planned your next day's schedule and visualize the entire day going exactly as you want it. Visualize everyone being there when you call them, every meeting starting and ending on time. Goodness, that'll be a miracle. All of your priorities being handled, all of your errands being completed, making every sale, etc. See yourself performing at the best in every situation you will encounter during the next day. This will give your subconscious all night to work on creating ways to make it all happen just as you visualized it. Get into the habit now, visualizing your ideal next day, the night before. It will make a huge difference in your life. So I want to tell you why. You've heard about me talking about this. This is the reticular activating system. When you visualize something and you say, here's what I want it to look like. So let's say you've heard of people manifesting the house of their dreams, and they indeed see the house of their dreams. Here's how it works. Is you tell your brain, the reticular activating system, and you imagine, you daydream and you imagine, here's what I want my day to look like, here's what I want my house to look like, here's what I want my meal to look like, and you visualize it. So what happens is your brain's reticular activating system, let's call it the RAS system, is constantly scanning. Can I see this? Can I see this? Can I see this happening? Is this an opportunity for this to happen? And when it does, it hones in on it and goes, yes, let's take that. Right? You're allowing your brain to program itself to look for that opportunity, for that emotion, for that feeling, for that sensation, for that product, for that purchase, right? It's like the AI system of your body. It's pretty cool like that. So visualization is huge, but the whole premise behind this principle is keep your eye on the prize. Do not lose sight of where you want to go. Like right now, we're in COVID-19. We're on May the 12th of 2020. I had to think about that for a second. And right now, you know, people are just trying to get past the next moment. But don't forget that you have a dream. Don't forget that, you know, you're aiming to go on vacation to Bali, for example. Don't forget that. It might not be on the radar for tomorrow, might not even be on the radar for next month or even 6 months or who knows. But don't lose your eye off the prize, right? You can still get there. It might just not happen today. So keep visualizing, keep being awesome, keep leading yourself, and you'll be able to lead others with maximum impact. I hope you can join us on the next episode, which will be on Thursday, 2 p.m. Eastern. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the YouTube channel below, or you can simply go to elevates.com book club/sign up, and you will get reminders on a Tuesday and Thursday. Plus, you'll get the show notes from me. Anyway, have a lovely day, guys. Thanks for joining us.